Hey friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. Breaking news on AMC. I had a video earlier, technical issues. Here we are now. AMC stock tumbles as company announces $350 million share offering. So how do they come up with that? They say it's at market value. So were they saying, at $10 a share or $8? It's very confusing. Initially, I thought it was 350 million shares, but now I'm thinking it's $350 million worth of shares. So how many shares actually is it? I don't see a Form 8K yet. So if you know, comment below so we can get the details. So AMC stock is tanking once again, and it has to do with investor fears about their shares being diluted. On Thursday, the movie chain filed to offer up to $350 million in stock. Let's click that. Well, I don't want to get out of here and I don't want to lose it, but later I'm going to click that little blue thing and see if it takes us there. AMC said in the filing that it would use the funds to bolster liquidity, repay debt, refinance, redeem, or repurchase its existing indebtedness. Disgusting. And for general corporate purposes. I wonder what that means. Do you know Adam Aron is like the highest paid CEO? And he's the worst performing CEO? He made like $22 million more than almost all the CEOs that there are. Shares fell 20% on the news before paring some of their losses. The guy's a criminal thief, worse than Bernie Madoff, okay? A criminal thief, Adam Aron. He should be in prison for the rest of his life for these financial crimes. AMC shares already sold off earlier this year, blah, blah, blah. The stock fell 20% in September when AMC announced it planned to sell up to 40 million shares. So every time we create some momentum, Adam Aron comes out and he crashes the stock. He specifically waited for the reporting of the amazing, great earnings, the best earnings in the 103-year history. He said, right? He said it himself. But then he strategically chose to release the news that he would be selling $350 million of AMC stock. He immediately reported that news right after the earnings, just so AMC stock would not go up. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Who does this kind of stuff? Only criminals that are trying to destroy a company. And since day one, that's what Adam, criminal thief, con artist Aron has been doing. All of this is my strong opinions. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I tell you is for entertainment purposes only. So, in August, Delaware court approved the merger between AMC and AMC preferred shares that made all outstanding AMC common stock ape into AMC. AMC also executed a 10-for-1 reverse stock split theft campaign. At the time, those are my words, theft campaign. AMC CEO Adam Aron previously said the stock conversion was crucial to AMC having proper cash balances in 24 and 25, which he stole those 90% of shares, crashed the stock, didn't pay off any debt with it, okay? Just so you know. He did that to get the naked short sellers out of hot water. That's why he did that. That's why he came up with APE. That's why you lost 40% of your AMC value on day one as soon as APE came out. That's why he sold 100 million APE to Antara Capital for 66 cents per share, and that's why Antara Capital sold it all after the vote, not long after the vote. They sold it all, okay? So Adam Aron sold it to Antara to rig the vote and to win the vote. As soon as they won the vote, they sold it, right? And then Adam Aron cancels APE, totally cancels it. So he came up with the APE scam just to rig the vote. As soon as he did that, he canceled APE. You understand that? And then he did a reverse split, 10-to-1 reverse split to steal 90% of your shares. Then we report the best Q3 earnings, which we knew were going to be the best Q3 earnings. Reports it, best in 103 years. Then comes out with this disgusting dilution news that he's going to dilute AMC really hard. And what happens? AMC stock crashes based on his disgusting move. Comment below. Should Adam Aron be fired? I on my Twitter X, I have a poll going right now. 80% of the people say Adam Aron should be fired immediately. What do you think? And if you want to vote on that poll, just go to my Twitter X, Stocks and Crypto Plays. Vote on my poll, okay? The stock moves on Thursday, overshadowed what Wall Street read. Overseas positive earnings report on Wednesday night, as well as potential tailwinds from the end of this labor strike. Yeah, so the Actors Guild strike's fully over now, so we should have been skyrocketing. AMC should have been skyrocketing. Disney skyrocketed today. I had a short put on them. They skyrocketed today based on the labor strike ending. AMC should have skyrocketed too, but they didn't because of Adams-Aaron's dilution. AMC 9-cent loss per share was narrower than the 20 cents loss that the street had expected. By the way, AMC was positive 8 cents per share earnings, positive 8 cents per share earnings, not negative. The way they came up with it to say it was negative was they added debt in there, and they never do that. How are you going to add debt in there and say we're negative earnings per share? Because we were positive 8 cents per share. Do your research. We were positive $12 million in net income and positive 8 cents per share, not negative, but they're like, well, you were negative 9 cents with the debt factored in. Scam, total scam, okay? Adam Aron said on the company's earnings call that AMC wouldn't reveal the material impact from the Beyonce and Taylor Swift movies until the fourth quarter earnings call. Reason being is because those earnings will be in the fourth quarter, and we're going to have a very strong fourth quarter, but it's not going to matter because Adam Aron's going to find a way to crash it like he always does. He needs to be fired immediately. And what's our grounds to fire him? A failure of fiduciary responsibilities to the shareholders. Not only that, criminal behavior where we can prove that he has crashed the stock based on all his moves. So he's hurting us financially, and if you look in the bylaws, we can fire him for that, for hurting us financially as shareholders and for failing his fiduciary responsibilities to us, the shareholders, because he works for us technically according to the bylaws. Okay, so here we go. For what it's worth, we did very well, Aaron said. We're going to make a handsome profit from having facilitated what was in the stadium concert tour, getting it converted to film and getting it in theaters quickly. AMC stock tumbles as company announces 350 million share offering. Unbelievable. Comment below, what do you guys think about all this? The stock should have absolutely skyrocketed based on those earnings. Like I said, it was the best earnings in its 103-year history. If you want to hear more about that, watch my video from yesterday. I have a full video on that. I'm frustrated with Adam Aron because he's a criminal. He's a thief. He's worse than Bernie Madoff. He's the biggest criminal in the financial sector in the history of the United States. I've been calling this out for 2 years now. He needs to be behind bars and he needs to be fired. No longer should he be the CEO. He's a criminal thief. These are my strong personal opinions. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Hit like, hit subscribe, add notification, share the video with a friend, comment. What do you think about all this? Talk to you soon. Have a great day.